Forest and Environment Minister Thaunaujam Shyamkumar asserts demarcation of Kaibul Lamjau National Park will be carried out soon. Measures to be taken to protect Sangai. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren asserts government will check the influx of illegal migrants in 8 assembly constituencies. Chief Minister appeals members of the House to unanimously take a decision to ban the production and sale of liquor. Disarm and Ansam organize academic discourse on Manipur to create a common platform for communities in the state. And Director of SIRD, RDNPR beats up Assistant Professor of the Department Arambam Somarendro to unconsciousness. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News and I'm Premi Thangjam bringing you the top stories. Forest and Environment Minister Thaunaujam Shyamkumar asserted that the demarcation of Kaibul Lamjau National Park will be carried out soon. Minister Shyamkumar made a statement in reply to the question raised by MLA S. Bira during the question hour at the Assembly session today. MLA Bira also questioned the minister on what steps have been taken to protect Sangai and expressed desire to construct social fencing. In reply, Minister Shyamkumar assured that all the possible steps will be taken under Wildlife Protection Act. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren has stated that the government is taking serious concern on the issue of the illegal migrants and said the government would assess and discuss the issue of illegal migrants in the state carefully. He made this statement on the floor of the House in the ongoing budget session of the Manipur Legislative Assembly today. Replying to the question raised by MLA R.K. Imo on the steps taken up by the government to check the influx of illegal migrants in the state and the recent agitation by the student organizations, the Chief Minister said the government would look into the provisions given under the Constitution to check the influx of illegal migrants in the state. He assured the House that the government would identify the number of migrants living in the state. The government will check the electoral rolls and perform spot verification on the issue. He said if illegal migrants are detected during the verification process, they will be deported instantly. The Chief Minister also appealed to students' organizations to call off the current agitation.
Sarkar ki side tagi akoi lairiba indigenous people Manipur sigi lairiba sigi political rights se kannana bagi kari step lokhat pe yaba laige electoral roll da kari toksan ba yaba laige kamain tawdana hayeng akoi politically board lepak pa keno tork matam da moi gumbagi reserve su tawba yaga drive se kitang khalaningi
student KSN na pukhalai ba pose tungi future gini khoi house lai ba mayam punam su indigenous population se kan ba pami segment nipan si da influx atopa illegal migrants or immigrant kayam lai ba jano kari no ai se masiang tang ai authority sing da sinaraga electoral roll adagi spot verification sing ba kari mata hon ba tawrakanda ai madu ma thigachage illegally leiram badu de khoi deport to bata bane ma to bata bane adu constitutionally hojiki indigenous population ki jong ta reserve to kholu ga hai badu de khoi state government ngamoy dudi madudi karino kramai to bono tanaraga all political party ki level da kari da kai da tanaraga madu center da tak na badrakar labor kari da brai do ki even yase gi activist sing yaurga khanaraga madu center da drakar leire ma drakar leire madu takna na tawsi na house da maina thamjage.
Deputy Chief Minister kept in the house that 5 persons died, 81 persons are hospitalized and 25 others are now in a critical state after consuming spurious liquor at Oinam, Sawombung. Chief Minister appealed 60 MLAs at the house to unanimously take up a measure to ban the production and sale of liquor in Manipur. As a calling attention motion, opposition MLA K. Megha Chandra drew the attention of the house regarding the death and hospitalization of many persons at Oinam Sawombung after the consumption of liquor. He said, in spite of the presence of Manipur Liquor Prohibition Act 1991, the production and sale of liquor cannot be checked. He also urged to take up action against Excise Department and police personnel who cannot keep the sale of liquor in check. Replying to MLA Megha Chandra, Chief Minister said the inability to keep the production and sale of liquor in check in the state is not because of just 4-month-old government. It has been going on for many years. However, the government is keeping a close eyes into the matter and steps have been taken up. Chief Minister appealed to the House members to come to a decision together whether to ban the production of liquor, including change of Manipur Liquor Prohibition Act 1991, which allows consummatory production of liquor, or to let the consummatory production continue by keeping a strict check at the gates of the villages which produce liquor. On the other hand, he also appealed the members to decide altogether to frame a policy to legalize the liquor and produce it with proper tests and procedure.
Yu yonba amadi yu sungbasi Manipur gi mafam khudimukta paikhali sar masi athingbasi sarkar asina athingbasi thamna mafam mamtada athingbasigi ek asigi makhada yu yonba amadi yu sungbase lephangiba mafam amta leite basa yu thakpadagi thoibasi su achauba major akhoi issue moina masi Manipur da leiri sa adro masi sarkar gi achauba attention la honjaningi
liquor seized torga haiba liquor koi forensics medicine forensic science laboratory da masigi test onabagi adugumagi thagre adu akoi gi hujiki anuba thamari dingaiba koi sarkar si khaktagi responsibility nate si mamangda last 15 years gi wasu to adu mamangda su leramba kamu mayam gi su adu gi su aina kamda responsibility laite haiba yaro hen khali
state ki obi issue nina ai all political party meetings kahurkanda tarkar leiragadi nasagi akhoi ek se amend torkanda lakadabo session dani khangde or emergency session am phamosu or ordinance wena tawrasu akhoi na bu yanaradi yada yaiba anu aduguma pot khara tawrakani am strict oiba pot ama tawsi thingmang amna namani ko adu thingmang amoida bo oragana yes analyze tawsi since the inception akhoi masi laabni na karai dano masi divert tawraga pot ama quality leiba pot ama da samai kari tawsige haragana madugi lambi dusu akhoi gi praja sing da sohunda bida akhoi gi local si da effect honda bida phangaga su with quality laboratory tested hell hazard oid do mongda kramai tawsige ga bido tare ta thona khanna minana ba government room sauna hanga ga thamjari.
As a second calling attention in today's session, MLA K. Ranjit drew the attention of the House to the inconveniences faced by farmers due to lack of fertilizers. Taking advantage of the calling attention motion, MLA K. Ranjit informed the House that a bag of fertilizer has been sold at 950 rupees in the black market, which should be available through dealers at 304 rupees. The MLA also quoted a local daily regarding the issue. Per the local daily, department has provided fertilizers per orders from MLAs and ministers. Ranjit told the House that there are apprehensions that the MLAs, ministers and officers of the department may be involved in the fertilizer business. MLA K. Ranjit wanted to know the fertilizer quota for the state and if these has reached the districts.
Jingjallaiba 52,000 bag Urea harse, Masi MLA Mantri Nachi, Iraga Piraga, Maduda Piriba Hardura, Hoisama Panjanka, the Yolis. I take a charge of Zabanate. I don't call MLA minister saying, see, I'm not quite dignity sopa, Harsi Loraga, Harla Rumbugi Bhapta Masim, Kana Womana di Masi Pachar Toropia. Department na control Tori Basumba fertilizer harse, Black the Yolan by Base. Masi Honorable Minister Nayam, Kumna Youngson View, Department officers in say, Karbar told me later, I was saying, one ching of power. adu imphal tana arapa khungang dagi la aga hairiba har se lawra bai se kaidongoi da yaroi har ai chining en horen matam lore kan pangchai chai ba yabanate husi har chai ba gi chap chaba matam ne ba aduna maside sida karamai toroga har se phangan bidage haidana lawmi singi interest ta honorable speaker gi through the honorable minister agriculture.
Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren said there are a total of 25 underground groups with political demands for Kuki people under suspension of operation. Chief Minister kept it at the House in reply to the question raised by Ukhrul MLA Alfred Arthur during the question hour at the Assembly session. Out of the 25 groups, 17 groups are under Kuki National Organization and 8 are under United People's Front. Academic Discourse on Manipur, a discussion program with an objective to create a common platform to increase trust and respect among the native communities of the state, was held today. The event was jointly organized by Democratic Students Alliance, Manipur Desam, and All Naga Association Manipur Ansam at the auditorium of State Guest House at Babupara. Speaking at the event, retired professor of Manipur University W. Nabukumar said there can be fast-paced development in the state only when the communities who coexisted since time immemorial live together in peace and tranquility. He further said there can be no development if we are self-centered. He said many migrants are entering Manipur and there is apprehension that they will not only affect indigenous people of the state but also the culture and true identity of the state, and also the languages of different communities in the state are on the verge of getting extinct as we tend to use languages of outsiders. Professor Nabukumar asserted that UNESCO has also listed Manipuri language as one of the endangered languages. He said several words of Manipuri language are often substituted with English or Hindi words. He said there's a culture of regarding those who speak fluent English as educated, and as such youths begin to forget their mother tongue.
Mapandagi maroina population transfer policy tawraktuna ikoi gi ramdamda migrant gi oiba chauba maroina internal migrant amadi external migrant ani gi impact se ikoi lamdam masida leiri maramandana phibam sida ikoi desamandi amadi ansamna ikoi punna lamdam sida thengnari ba leiri ba common issue sing da ansam amadi desamna ikoi punna chatmina nabagi ahan ba khongthang ama oina hariba academic discourse ase ikoi sinjabane
ILB gi miyam last year thokre yam thokre irang yam thokre. Now this is all because we do not understand, we fail to understand who are the native community of the state. Mashi akhoi bhajana phapta da bigi thoklak bani akhoi mashi ngashi yengba ganda when we look at the scenario of the state, Manipur state, migrants immigrants yam thalakba yam yaure mashi akhoi miyam gi existence da mayam gi history identity defend over the yam threat amani haina akhoi lojei. This is a common concern.
Imphal Yairipok Road United Club Organization has threatened to stop heavy vehicles from passing the Imphal Yairipok Road, which has been in a deplorable condition for a very long time, if the road between Konung Mamang and Irilbung is not restored within a week. Member of the organization formed by 18 clubs, M. Kumar, maintained that the road has been in a deplorable condition for the last 10 years. The potholes at various locations has caused grievous inconveniences to the commuters. Frequent accidents on this road has caused injuries to many people. Kumar warned of stopping the heavy vehicles from passing the road if the relevant authorities do not restore this road within a week. He also urged the government to act and not get used to the habit of being a mere spectator unless there are protests.
Pukhi dong na kom tori ba asya akoi ge public mayam na chat pada yam na ngong ta da ba kare na asoya ngam thokpagi horen hayin khangdra ba matam ni na aduna athuba matam da mari le ba authority na sembi oi se ya na authority ni ma ge da haijani ge natraga de tang tari ki ahing da gi akoi heavy vehicle mayam akoi matam kakta na thingin jagani.
Janata Dal United Manipur State Unit urged the state government to make a policy to prevent unrest associated with transfer of teachers in government-run higher secondary schools in Manipur. Addressing media persons at JDU's office, President of the party, Hankanpao Taituil, said Manipur government's decision to transfer teachers for the welfare of students halfway through the school session is unreasonable. He appealed not to conduct transfers and postings of teachers after the classes have begun. He added that if such actions are taken up under a policy during the months of December and January before the session starts, there would be no students' unrest. On the other hand, JDU Manipur State Unit expressed happiness at Bihar's Chief Minister and leader of Janata Dal United JDU, Nitish Kumar, leaving the joint alliance of RJD and Congress to join BJP to form the new government.
Hojiktagi assembly hek loiraga education policy do take up to biyo winter session December famada pass to biyo governor na khudak ta ascend togani January da ek ol laga government gi order tongan tongan ba to thok biyo February manung da loisallo school sarkar gi di ayamba March first week ta hona banina matam leri any transfer any posting punumak se policy lehanba amasung leidringai da oiragasu school chatharingai da tobiganu December January February manung asida tobiu.
Donations to Chief Minister's Relief Fund CMRF for the flood victims are still coming in. Council of Higher Secondary Education Employees Association Manipur donated 1 lakh rupees to CMRF today. Representatives of the association led by Chairman L. Mahendra handed over the amount to the Chief Minister at a function held at the Chief Minister's Secretariat. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren expressed his profound gratitude to the donors for showing concern for the pains and suffering faced by the flood-affected people in the state. All Manipur Private School Welfare Association has condemned the Manipur Private School Registration and Regulation Bill 2017 passed by the Manipur Legislative Assembly in the ongoing budget session. In a press release, the association said they will hold a meeting of private schools at GM Hold on the 5th of August. Candidates have demanded the interview process for the recruitment of lower primary teachers for SSA to continue. Speaking to media persons at Manipur Press Club today, they said there are many among the candidates who hold certificates and diploma in elementary education and whose age limit will soon be an issue. The process has so far only reached a form submission. When the candidates met with the Education Minister, he informed them that there are loopholes in the interview process. The candidates questioned if the 500 rupees for forms is for the corruption process. They threaten of intense agitations, including surrendering of certificates if the interview process does not continue at the earliest.
Akogi form khak thajingiba process asida karamba soibe yauribage masida soibani haiba taragadi akogi form logibada kakkiba lupa chonga duna akogi corruption ni haigadoribra masisu akoi education minister na ozagi sinpambu nungsijariba aspirant candidate ama oina akoi oza oijage tungi chatra semjage afaba yumbiren putoke haina mangmangjariba yang wana honajariba train su tawjaraba akoi sibu namhat page thawong asi tawbiganu masi athuba matamda government asina sengdokpiduna asigumba namsin chahi ama hena namsinduna leiriba recruitment process ase athuba matamda loisanbiu haina akoi aspirant candidate singi maikaidagi phongdokjari.
Film Forum Manipur held an election to elect executives members for the term 2017-2019 today. Samjit Sabam Mangoljao is the new chairman and Ngambam Ghanashyam has been elected as the new general secretary. 7 other executives were also elected for various posts, out of which 5 were elected uncontested. Senior member of the Forum's election committee and singer Hamom Naba delivered his message in connection with the election.
Nupi masing di handai, adu orang pun masih gil na, matung dari kara nupi ki kan usi thabir agadi, forum gidi tu dona henggat pat atau tu dona pasu laite, adu henggal usi ampai, henggat pun tu kara tu oningi malam ni kan nupi ki power si kara yang nauji ki present society sida lak panina, adu mana lehan ning ba, ya aku ni masing moi handakadawni habdi forum da leite gilde tharakpadu da handana tharakpadu da khitang wana leibai wan.
It's time for a small commercial break. We'll be back in a short while. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back to the break, and you're watching Primetime English News. Assistant Professor of State Institute of Rural Development SIRD, Rural Development and Panchayati Raj Department Arambam Somorendro was beaten to unconscious by director of the department and is being treated at Janims Hospital. Sources say when Somorendro was admitted in the hospital after he became unconscious when he was suddenly attacked by director Dr. K. Shyam Sundar MCS by punching on his chest and face while he was sitting in the room of Deputy Secretary of the department, which is located at RD and PR office in New Secretariat. Somorendro's wife from Lelong Chajing, Myrin Khong, said there were incidents of threatening phone calls from the director in connection with the proposed arrival of National Institute of Rural Development NIRD officials in the state. She said few days back there were frequent phone calls to the director by the officials to receive them. However, stating his hectic schedules, the director had called up her husband's phone number. She alleged that the director used abusive languages and threatened Somorendro that he would shot dead. She added her husband ignored the director's anger as maybe temporary outburst and left for work today, and the unfortunate incident occurred. Sana Jaubi stated such acts from the top official of a department as an unfortunate one. She appealed to concerned authorities to take up actions against such official who is not worthy of holding the position.
Mana gundai ki type to base habidi sumna wat we nang ana raga natraga I raga na sumaina ai yamna kanoni authority ka no se nang na tawe disciplinary action lokhapani khokapani hadan ina ba khona basuna ta ba kwa adu mani amna gundai ki type to physically assault ka tawdana ma ngamme magi mangon da piriba magi right haitare habidi office amagi institute amagi ma se authority ni moi am control tong na bani hena thamine ba tawbagi mawong se yamna gundai ki type to base si to ning mari le no authority na mana tawda bandina magi matik sabab dandi mati phangam to e.
People today staged a sit-in against the death of Takil Mayum Kennedy, who was declared dead due to swine flu by the Medical Directorate and Raj Medicity even before the test results were out. Agitated people who took part in a sit-in chased a team of Additional Director Health Services who came to conduct an awareness program on swine flu. Kennedy's wife had maintained that Kennedy, a resident of Kurai, Chingangbam, Leika, had walked into Raj Medicity complaining of breathing problems on the 21st of this month. Even before the test results came out, he was provided heavy doses of medication and died on the 24th. A sit-in was staged at Kongpal Netaji Memorial Club on Tinsit Road against his death. A protest was even held demanding an appropriate report of the dead before performing Kennedy's final rites. While a sit-in was being held with these demands, a team of Additional Director, Health Services and Medical Officer Imphal East arrived to conduct an awareness program on swine flu at Kongpal Ima Nongmai Laibung. Agitated people stopped the program. The protesters were demanding a report on his death, and they were agitated since no one from the concerned department has come forward with a report. However, they came to conduct an awareness program even if it hasn't been a week to Kennedy's death. His wife, Sheila, demanded the government to cancel the license of Raj Medicity. She also demanded a report before the 6th of August. Kennedy's aunt Takil Mayum Ningol Ibemu expressed dissatisfaction at the business mindset of Raj Medicity Hospital and said the hospital should not exist anymore.
Asukir matam numitarani surakanda awareness na laeba karamba victim imung na pen gada ge laikai na pen gada ge ba masi ai hangjaninge ba miyamda adoi taragadi asem reason khangdragadi akoi pulap chira ju sira ge na asem reason khanga matum da awareness tajara ge na laijare ba adu gidam tane moi changandri je
parjana sinbiri ba gomena saitagi ningbiri ba haibiri ba je kayam ge matik imung manung da de nungai moi hai ba je masi khangbiyu adu Kennedy gi misi yaningde madi tasengna magi punsi loidana sing siba nate maje lama khangda tatpani ado maje masana makhong thongna chathibani paisa tan bhop stan je sung pam pam tre.
Kanglai Park Students Association KAC staged a sit-in and demanded to make laws to protect the state's indigenous inhabitants. The sit-in held at Kurai Lamlong Kaithel under Imphal East was participated by Maira Paibis and students of the area. The protesters formed a human chain and chanted various slogans. Women vendors of Koiramban Ima Kaithel and representatives of Kanglai Park Students Association KSA jointly staged a sit-in today at Ima Kaithel demanding reservations for the indigenous people of the state in all the constituencies, starting first from the 8 Valley constituencies. The women vendors demanded removal of non-indigenous people from the electoral roll and also asserted that non-indigenous people cannot govern the state. They appealed the government to look into the matter at the earliest.
Akwai gi bole pa matam da nan Manipuri na bole phalak pa loina na haujik jik phami be assembly asai sida pukhat pi do na masigi mayek cheng na akwai gi laibam thokpa akwai laiba ki oina mayek cheng na kana taupa aduga loina na Kanglai Park ki AC nipan da yelong mi singi reserve thambiu haina hajaba ga loina na akwai Kaithel apumba pulak ki oina mahut chinjaraga koi ngasi phamjabane.
Students of Liberal College, Luang Sangbam and Manipur Public School tried to storm Chief Minister's residence at Koiringai today. The protesters chanted slogans demanding constitutional protection for indigenous people and no representatives as an outsider. A team of police under the supervision of Imphal East Additional SP M. Kumarjit controlled the situation successfully. The students head back at their respective school and college chanting slogans. Kuki Women Union Manipur stormed the Chairap Court complex demanding befitted punishment for all those involved in the killing of former president of Haukip Students Organization, Led Kolal Haukip alias Palal today. They demanded justice for Led Kolal Haukip, who was shot dead by unidentified gunmen on the evening of June 23rd. Assistant Secretary of Kuki Women Union Manipur, Lily Talen, taking part in protest, told Impact News that Solomon is not the only person involved in the murder and expressed suspicious of involvement of other individuals in the murder. She urged the government to identify all those involved in the murder and give them befitted punishments at the earliest. The protesters also held placards that read, "We want justice, stop killing innocent civilians," etc.
Government gi manung takari ayaba agenda laibra masima government na khangningi ngasi phawbada parlor gi matang sida government na sini haiba lauthok pirakta basi kari maram gino yaraga di state government na athuba matamda masigi action lobiyo mihat pasing phagat piyo aduga action lokhat phaya makhai lokhat piyo haina government da appeal tawjari aduga masi aikhoina demand tawba aikhoina asum haina protest tawbasi aikhoi leptana tawkhigani mihat pa phadri phaw aikhoi leptana tawkhigani.
Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan, which comes under Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Government of India will be organizing Swachhta Pakwada campaign from 1st of August to 15th of August. As a part of the campaign, Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan Imphal will organize the campaign in 10 different districts of Manipur. Speaking to media at its zonal office at Lamphel, DC, State Director Sahib said the campaign includes cleanliness drive in 500 villages, awareness program for youth, essays, slogan painting and quiz competition. The campaign will be particularly conducted at public areas, market, bus stand, historical monument, his hospitals, schools, colleges and Panchayat Bhavan. He mentioned that the campaign will be launched under the aegis of State Director, District Administration, Nehru Yuva Kendra and State Nodal Officer NSS.
We have about 110 volunteers, National Youth Volunteers. They will campaigning during this Pakhwada in the villages, in respective villages and youth clubs. We are covering about 500 villages in the Manipur state and in 10 districts. During the Pakhwada will be held different activities in different dates. Motivation of the members of youth clubs and youth number of youth and youth club will be total 15,000 youths.
Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha Manipur Pradesh will organize Empowering Entrepreneur program to encourage young entrepreneurs of the state at Classic Grande, Chingmairong on August 6th. Minister of Commerce, Industries and top officials of the department will take part at the event to take resolutions concerning the inconveniences faced by the young entrepreneurs. Speaking to media persons at BJP office, President of Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha Manipur Pradesh, P. Somojit said the event will benefit the entrepreneurs with the participation of successful entrepreneurs, bankers and financial consultant of the state. Several resolutions will be taken and will draw the attention of the Prime Minister and the concerned ministers.
Government side government to we have a policy program the happy avasing not only Manipur government kaknatana donor minister da NEC da amadi MSME gi amadi industry minister da with copy to Kogi Honorable Prime Minister Yona, Hariba, Kogi resolution tweet, Madugi loopholes into Gamelu India, Madi Manipur government, Koi Kangan Jagani, startup project Toning Ba, Hogdi Hogdriba Dugumba, young entrepreneur winning by Muising Lairagasu, Madugi registration da, the Vivi Agani government.
Mitai Laimarol Sinai Sangh and Authority of Manipur Central Jail jointly organized a health camp for the women jailer at Manipur Central Jail today. The women jailer got health checked up and free medicines at the camp. Panchayati Raj Institution, PRIs and urban local bodies, ULBs annual technical inspection reported ATIR for March 2015 to March 2016 was released. The report was released by Accountant General Audit IA and AS D. Jaisankar at its office at Babupara in a press meet. AG Jaisankar said the first 3 chapters of the report containing 5 chapters deals with functioning accountability, mechanism and financial reporting of PRIs and ULBs. The PRIs and ULBs fund as per the 3rd State Finance Commission recommendation was released with a shortage of 82.53% and 83% respectively. District Planning Committee established in 2016 for 4 Valley districts and Manipur Social Audit Agency set up in January 2014 by the state government are not functional till date. He added the ULBs did not collect taxes, fees and fines as per the Manipur Municipalities Act 1994.
I think the PRIs are little better as almost 16 subjects out of 29 were transferred. In the case of urban local bodies, it's only 7 out of 18 subjects were transferred under the, as listed under the 12th schedule of the Constitution of India. A detailed account of this has been given in paragraph 3.4. And similarly, as we discussed in the PRI side, here again under the 3rd State Finance Commission, the fund released by the government of Manipur to the urban local bodies during the year 2015-16 was short by 83%. Kindly note it was short by 83%.
Manipur Basketball Association will hold a state-level sub-junior boys and girls at Nahabam Basketball Court from September 23rd. Medical age verification of participants will be held on September 20th at the Dharmalaya hold from 7 a.m. onwards. Intending clubs or institutions to participate in the championships can collect entry forms and relevant papers from the Secretary, MBA Basketball Court Nahabam during office hours. As a part of the 45th Raising Day of Autonomous District Council, Senapati, a 2-day state-level Open Indigenous Wrestling Championship was organized under the aegis of State Government of Manipur and the district headquarters in Senapati yesterday on July 30. Altogether, 121 wrestlers in 2 categories of above 65 kg and other under 65 kg are taking part in the championship. Speaking on the occasion, Chairman of the Autonomous District Council, Senapati, ML Markson, expressed gratitude towards the state government for the assistance provided in organizing the championship. Kiamgai Youth Pioneer Club Kiamgai Haibong Makong felicitated shooter Jupiter Ashame, son of Ashame Kennedy from Kiamgai Laikai, who backed 5 gold medals and set 2 new national records at the 5th Northeast India Shooting Championship at the club today. The championship was held at Shillong from 15th to 20th of July. President of the club and many others took part at the event. Before we end the bulletin, a quick look at the headlines once again. Forest and Environment Minister Thaunaujam Shyamkumar asserts demarcation of Kaibul Lamjau National Park will soon be carried out. Measures to be taken to protect Sangai. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren asserts government will check the influx of illegal migrants in 8 assembly constituencies. Chief Minister appeals members of the House to unanimously take a decision to ban the production and sale of liquor. Disarm and Ansam organize academic discourse on Manipur to create a common platform for communities in the state. Director of SIRD, RD and PR beats up Assistant Professor of the Department Arambam Somorendro to unconsciousness.